Welcome back to NC Bassing. Today we're back on the pond. It's windy, it's cold, it's like 43 degrees. Tomorrow it's supposed to be warm. I want to hit up Lake Norman, but today I'm going to try just to see if I can catch a crappie here. I got some small baits on, tied on, little tiny crank baits and stuff. A little spinner bait got them last time. The water got even more muddied up, but it's actually 48-degree water, so it's about the same it was last week. See if I at least if I could target crappie, maybe I can catch some. Last time I caught one by accident. So we'll see what happens. I'm not that good of a crappie fisherman though, but we'll give it a try. And maybe we'll probably catch a bass when we're trying to catch crappie, who knows, but just see what happens. Let's go out here and give it a try. I just want to fish. There we go. Already, that's what I'm talking about. He's a little guy, but there's a crappie. First one of the day already. Tried to throw the lipless around and catch some bass real quick, and then since I pull out a little jig, just a little tiny jig, little black crappie. He's definitely a little guy. Hey, I didn't get skunked though. I'm happy. Let's see how. He's actually 9 inches almost. A little bit under. About 8.5. He's actually legally a keeper, but he's tiny. Oh my, not that big. He nailed it though, yes. That's what I like to see on my pond too. Right under the boat, she is so fat. That's what I like to see at my pond right there, a fat little fish. And I'm trying to catch crappies, but I had to pick up a spinner bait. That's a fat little white bass. I mean, it's super white. So there he is. First bass out of this pond in a while since the big 7-pounder. Fat little female. Caught on the same spinner bait I caught this big fish on. Probably can't even hear me with the wind. It is blowing, guys. It's like 18-mile-per-hour winds right now, and I'll take this little tiny chunk. I'm trying to catch crappies. I missed one earlier, so maybe I can catch a couple more. Pulled the bobber on her, but I dropped the jig. Get a quick weight on her and let her go. About 20-25 off. I'm just happy to catch a fish in this cold. Let's let her go. Oh yeah. He's got to be little, or he just ain't fighting yet. Crank bait. Damn, he's not falling in the water. Hey, he actually started fighting now. Oh my gosh, that's a good fish. What? Yes. The bomber, the new bomber. I lost my other one. Oh, and he ate it. He might not even be hooked though. It might just be wedged in there sideways. No, he's hooked. Yes. That's a good fish right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. He's nice. Fat little, man, he wanted it. Gosh, I just can't catch crappies, guys. With the bobber, fishing slow, there's not a lot of structure in here. I just got a bass fish. And he ate it. Yes! So glad to catch a nice one in this cold. I mean, he was not fighting at first. The new bomber, summer crawl. This is a chartreuse. The belly on that chartreuse belly is what made a difference. That's got to be a 3-pounder, probably 3.5. Yes. Bomber does it again, guys. Fat little fish. Didn't really fight at first. That's a nice one right there. It is freezing. I cannot feel my toes and my fingers, but it's worth it when you catch one like that. quick weight on him. Oh yeah, almost 3.5 pounds. Yes, good fish right there. 3.5 pounder right there, guys. My leg, almost 19 inches. A 1/16 of an inch from 19 inches. Good fish right there, good solid fish. Yes, there we go. 3.5 pounder fat, another fat fish. I'm just glad these fish are actually eating in this muddy water. Man, that's a terrible release. There she goes. Hands are freezing cold. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day because it's cold. I got like an hour of daylight left, but I am freezing out here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a day right now. I tried to get out here and catch some crappies, but I'm not a crappie fisherman. I don't know what I'm doing. And there's not a lot of structure in here. The only time I've ever really caught crappies, you throw in a little jig up in a brush pile or a down tree or something. And there's barely any cover in here. I couldn't catch anything. I did catch one around the dam drain, the drain hole right there. That's the only place I knew to fish. Of course, I had to pick up the bass bait, start bass fishing. Caught one on the spinner bait, and one on the bomber crankbait. I want to tell you guys what I've been using. The crankbait. It's 12-pound fluorocarbon, P-line fluorocarbon. I really like. It's not too expensive either. It's not like Sunline or anything. You need to feel that crankbait bouncing off those rocks, and sometimes the bass that's barely inhale it. You got to feel that difference. Like, you want to have that feel. Using a 6:3-to-1 gear ratio reel. You don't need a fast reel for cranking. You just want to keep that bait down there, and you just want to feel the rocks. I'm using a medium action rod. You want to have a lot of bend for those fish to be able to inhale it. If you got a medium heavy, you might rip those hooks out. And you want to feel when the fish hits it. So you really need that fluorocarbon. It's very important. I like a medium action rod. And that's what I've been doing to catch these fish on the crankbaits. It's been doing great for me this spring. And you guys need to get out there and throw crankbaits, because that's what they're biting right now.